Hello, back with another video. I'm installing a lace frontal wig. The color is blue. Trying something different. So yeah, you know we always start off with cutting the cap. Y'all already know how to mold the cap. I just do a line of glue and I trace my hairline. Trace your hairline, and then I go in with this makeup. I'm using level 15. I'm sorry it's covered up and I'm just not realizing it, but it looks like that says 15, level 15, and I'm just, you know, spreading that out. So now it is time to try to find the right match for our skin tone. That is what I'm doing, just testing it out on a little small piece of lace that I cut off. You always want to cut off a small piece to test out, because it would be really bad if you already applied the makeup to the lace and it's not your skin tone. So you always want to test it out before just fully going ahead and applying it. This is the color I ended up using. You can get it from your beauty supply store. And as you can see, I applied it to the lace. It's giving very much tinted. And you can see where I cut the piece of lace off at too. But do you see how melted? Like, just look at it. Okay, you want to make sure the hairline is fitting on your hairline on both sides. It's not coming down too low, not coming down too less. You just want to adjust it, make sure it's right. Now let's go ahead and just start hot combing all of the hair back, just so it's completely out your way, out of your face, so you can have a flawless install. If you ever feel the need to add a little bit of makeup, like if you can see the cap through the lace, just add something a little darker and you will be fine. It's not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare. Now it's time to melt this lace. Normally when the lace is not pre-cut, I do kind of like trace my hairline just a little bit, but also trying to pay attention to the hairline on the lace. It just helps with time so that you're not adding extra glue underneath in the end. You want to try to catch every single piece of lace that on your hairline. So yes, as you can see, I'm going to trace my hairline and also try to match it up with the hairline on the lace as well. And once we have that figured out for that one side, we just going to pull it back a little bit. With the lace not being pre-cut, it's kind of easier to just pull it back. And now you're just going to repeat that same process 2 or 3 times, depending on the longevity for your lace that you want particularly. And yeah, just really depending on that. I normally add 1 to 2 layers because I don't keep my wigs in for that long. But if you want something that's going to last you, I would say do 3 to 4. So yes, let's just go in and repeat that step as many times as you desire while making sure that each layer is drying clear, or at least almost clear, most parts clear, before applying the next layer. As you can see, it's drying pretty fast. I didn't need to pick up the blow dryer at all. I also have my ceiling fan on. If you have a ceiling fan, it kind of helps you to apply it quicker because you don't have to keep picking up your blow dryer. The ceiling fan is just drying it for you as you applying it. Now it is time to lay it down. You want to get all up in the mirror just so you can really see, get a good look. You don't want to have to cut off too much excess lace after laying it, so we want to try and catch that hairline as much as we can. Now, as you can see, it's starting to like crinkle up in the middle. That is a result of HD lace sometimes. I don't know the science behind it or why it happens, but it happens a lot with my clients and myself from plenty of different vendors. So I just figured it's a HD lace thing. So yeah, if that happens, don't worry about that too much. It's still lace, and at the end of the day, the lace is still melted. And honestly, it's not really much we could do. I done tried laying a band like real tight. I done tried like position it a certain way. Someone did tell me, give me a tip, one of my friends, shout out to him. He said if you cut off like that wrinkle part, and then just, you know, proceed to install it, like pluck it, you know, cut that part off and then pluck it some more and then just install it like that. But I don't know, I haven't tried that yet. But yeah, guys, that's just another tip for HD lace that you guys should know. Okay, so now we're on the opposite side, and of course we're just gonna repeat the same thing that we just did, outlining your hairline, but also trying to match it up with the hairline on the lace to make it easier.
think I need you here. I swear it's hard to keep these feelings to myself. Now you're the one I'm thinking of. My higher ground, my rocket love. For gravity, I'd rather stay up here. We can get away. Palm trees, beach views on a night day. All I wanna hear is in the visions that we play. Sit right next to you, I try not to show how I feel about you. You wish away. We didn't really want to, I just wanna get away. Sit right next to you.
So now we're just gonna go in and lay it down with our elastic band, just so we can give it that extra melt, and so that when we are cutting the excess lace, nothing, absolutely nothing is lifting. Because yeah, you don't want to have to worry about that. So now we are going to sew the back of the wig down. Me personally, I like it because I don't know, it just helps it feel more secure. It helps it stay flatter, because if your wig is like, you know, getting bunched up, it's not flat, you know, you get what I'm saying? So that part, and then if I ever want to clip my hair up like this, not particularly like this, but you know, cleaning around the house and just flip your hair up, your wig is gonna stay down. You know, it's just, it feels better. So I recommend. Now it's time for a little bit of styling. Just gonna part it down the middle and just hot comb it, you know. Give it that look real quick.
I'm so cold, you got me out here. I've been taking on all this baggage, adding on so much weight. Had me thinking that I was average, when you really don't play. Like it was nothing, yeah. How you gonna throw it away? How you gonna make it so damn hard to explain? How you gonna throw it away and say my love it was not the same, yeah. How you gonna throw it away? Throw it away, throw it away. Acting like the same and nothing to you is your tongue. Frontin' like you numb, here got me gone. Only about yourself.
I'm just spraying a little bit of heat protectant on it. Just because this is colored hair, we don't need it fading or turn a different color. I don't know, hair is just weird like that. So yeah, we're just gonna hot comb it. I like to hot comb the tracks part too. Like I hot comb literally every part of the wig. Just because like you want it to be like scalp flat, you know. So yeah, so right now we are just flattening. Now you do want to go in and hot comb individual sections. It just makes it flatter, you guys. The heat can't really be felt if you're hot combing through thick layers of hair. You want to get thinner with the sections as you get to the top, because that's the part you want the flattest.
Long as you got your eyes, got your trippy on them private jets, taking trips, come back at 6, wake me and your child, and then won't lay today, make me wonder who you might have been playing with, makes me wonder who you think you're playing with. I'm gonna tell myself to keep playing this record back over and over again. Swear that you changed, but I noticed the end. I want you on the scene. Think you know your girl is so funny to me. That's why you didn't got left by one at a time. Got tired of your shit, you almost lost your mind. Long stay, call your name. You'll continue to try.
You want to make sure that part is really in the middle for as long as you can, because when it's time to pluck, it's time to pluck, and you don't want any bald spots. So with this lace, as you can see, I really didn't have to pluck that much. It's an HD lace, so I mean the scalp was really hitting for something, you know. But you still want to go in and just make it more visible just a little bit, and that's what I'm gonna do.
You refuse, let me walk out your life. You refuse to match up with my vibe. Keep wasting my time. You keep wasting my time.
Right now I'm just spraying Got to Be on the comb and applying it to the hair on the flyaways part, just to get those to lay down. I'm going to use an edge stick too, but I like to use both it just give it an extra hold and that look to me. I don't know. But when I say got to be spray, I know you probably think like, oh my god, it's hard. But that's not the case. If you're familiar with got to be spray, you know, like if you're not applying 5 to 10 layers back to back, it's not an extreme hold at all. You can literally just comb it right up and like it'll loosen up. So yes, now it's time to cut the lace. It's melted, honey. If you follow my steps, this should be you right now. This should be you, Pooh. Now when it comes to this ear, you want to kind of like part it out already with the comb or with the end of the scissors, just so that when it's time to cut, you don't want to cut any hair from your sideburn. You don't want to cut your ear, and you just, yeah, you want it to be perfect for the sideburn look. So it's best to just outline it first before cutting it. So I did pluck a little bit of hair out of the front hairline just so it could be more natural. So now I'm going to add some Eden spray to the front. As you can see, I used the orange container. The Eden spray just helps it give it that melt. Like Eden or got to be spray, I just like Eden because it's stronger as far as the lace goes. But yeah, just give it that melt. I can't even describe it, but like the lace already is melted, but with that spray, it'd be like skin, literally. It turns it into skin. Now it is time to do the baby hairs. As you can see in the beginning of parting the hair out, I like to make sure the baby hairs are asymmetrical. They are the same on both, especially with the middle part. You want them to be the same. You don't want your hair looking lopsided. But yeah, so we're gonna pull out some hairs and go ahead and curl them like always. Cut them, then curl them. And y'all can get any of these baby flat irons from the beauty supply store or Amazon. I got mine from Amazon. They get extremely hot. The numbers then damn near burnt off. It's holding strong. I love this little flat iron. Now, yeah, we're not going to keep them that long, of course. So you just want to go in and just cut them a little bit. Do not cut straight across. Please cut sporadically, just so it could give that natural baby hair look. Now today I'm just going to use Eden spray for the baby hairs. For this, I like to just spray it on the comb part first, and then just like kind of comb it through the baby hair so the whole baby hair is getting that product, and then just slowly just start smoothing it out. Now this product, it gets dry extremely fast, like it, and it's a hold, it's an extra hold, so it's like you have to really get the job done the first time around, otherwise you're gonna just keep on, you know, spraying spray. But so after I did the Eden spray, I did the Eden spray just to get it in place. Then I went over it with the mousse just to get it back soft. So yes, and the mousse I'm using is Blow Pro. I get that from Amazon as well. And y'all remember what I said. So you just want to comb the baby hair out, make it into a little C, bring it right back in the end. Bring it out, in, out, in. It's like you're just making C's and parentheses.
I wanna all night, say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night, say it. I wanna all night. Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it.
So now we're just gonna repeat the step. Bring it out, swoop it in, swoop it in. If you have to take some hair away, you can, just to make it look thinner in the front. You want it going from thin to thick, like how a natural baby hair. So yeah, go out and then in, out, in, out, curve, out, curve. And you have to use 2 fingers sometimes, just so that, you know, things are staying in place. You can take your time working on the baby hair though. Baby hair is the hardest thing I can say as a stylist. With the mousse, any type of mousse, you want to make sure you are blow drying the baby hair and the lace over time, because that mousse is wet. It makes the lace really wet, and you just applied fresh glue. So you just want to blow dry it on warm for a long time. Just keep double, triple checking, making sure it's dry completely.
All night, say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night, say it. I wanna all night. Hello, stranger, babe's been waiting. Just as I recall that ass is still amazing. Playing, baby, saying, baby, love it, shit, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead and put a drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Taking that off of me. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't make me wait, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill, chill, chill. Just like you will, come through and chill, chill, chill. Just say you how you will. Come through and chill. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, where the fuck should I really even start? I got hoes that I'm keeping in the dark. I got my niggas cross the street living large. Thinking back to the fact that they dead, thought my raps wasn't facts, so they sat with the bars. I got 2 phones, one need a charge. Yeah, they twins, I could tell they ass apart. I got big packs coming on the way. I got big stacks coming out to save. I got Lil Max with me, he the wave. It's a big gap between us in the game. In the next life, I'm trying to stay paid. When I die, put my money in the When I die, put my money in the grave. I really gotta put a couple niggas in their place. Really just slapped every nigga in a race. I really might tap this nigga on my face. Lil CC, let it slap with the bass. I used to save hoes with a mask in a cave. Now I'm like, nah, love, I'm good, go away. Ain't about to die with no money I done gave. I was on top when that shit meant a lot. Still on top, like I'm scared of the drop. Still on top, when these niggas wanna swap. Niggas wanna swap like a sauce in a box. I don't wanna change cause I'm good where I'm at. Multi, so I'm always good where I'm at. Word to Junior, Jazzy, Baby J, tell them what
Make me float.
You guys, I'm still kind of a beginner with the fishtail braid. This is literally probably my 4th or 5th time doing it. Yeah, and doing it on yourself is different. Like, I should have did it on the wig before I put the wig on. I didn't know it was going to be that hard. So, yeah, if you're thinking about doing it, just do that fishtail braid before you put that wig on, sis, okay? So, now it's time to do these layers. I'm going to do a separate video on how to do layers, just so y'all can really know and have some one-on-one time with that. I'll show y'all do's and don'ts and, yeah, all of that. So, yeah, we're just going to go in with some layers. We want that bouncy look today, baby. That bouncy, grown and sexy. Like, this length, just give grown and sexy with curls. So, that's what we're doing. Now it's time for the curls. I am just doing 1 curls today. So yeah, get your wand curled out. I'm using a 1.5 inch barrel, and I got these from Sally's. Now of course you want to use your Bio Silk so that your curls can come out soft, and Bio Silk works as a heat protectant as well, so keep that in mind too.
Persian eyes, but she's from Nicaragua. Thought you was Persian love. Are we turning up? Or are we wasting time? Girl, don't waste my time. You know I'm party. I don't just wanna chill with you. Oh no, I wanna turn up on. I wanna turn on. I wanna let you. That's how these summer do.
Come on over, reading it from the